However many holy words you read, however many you speak, what good will they do you if you do not act on upon them? There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendships and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. It is founded on our thoughts and made up of our thoughts. If a man speak or act with an evil thought, suffering follows him as the wheel follows the hoof of the beast that draws the wagon. If a man speak or act with a good thought, happiness follows him like a shadow that never leaves him. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Do not believe in anything simply because you have heard it. Do not believe in anything simply because it is spoken and rumored by many. Do not believe in anything simply because it is found written in your religious books. Do not believe in anything merely on the authority of your teachers and elders. Do not believe in traditions because they have been handed down for many generations. But after observation and analysis, when you find that anything agrees with reason and is conducive to the good and benefit of one and all, then accept it and live up to it. Three things cannot hide for long: the moon, the sun, and the truth. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. Doubt everything. Find your own light. Your purpose in life is to find your purpose and give your whole heart and soul to it. Every morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. There is no path to happiness. Happiness is the path. If you truly loved yourself, you could never hurt another. A man is not called wise because he talks and talks again, but if he is peaceful, loving, and fearless, then he is in truth called wise. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. Conquer the angry one by not getting angry. Conquer the wicked by goodness. Conquer the stingy by generosity, and the liar by speaking the truth. Greater in battle than the man who would conquer 1,000,000 men is he who would conquer just one, himself. Better to conquer yourself than others. When you've trained yourself, living in constant self-control, neither a diva nor Gandhava, nor a Mara banded with Brahmas could turn that triumph back into defeat. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. It is like a lighted torch whose flame can be distributed to ever so many other torches which people may bring along, and therewith they will cook food and dispel darkness, while the original torch itself remains burning ever the same. It is even so with the bliss of the way. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. Meditate, live purely, be quiet, do your work with mastery. Like the moon, come out from behind the clouds, shine. Words do not express thoughts very well. Everything immediately becomes a little different, a little distorted, a little foolish. And yet it also pleases me and seems right that what is of value and wisdom of one man seems nonsense to another. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. There is no fire like passion. There is no shark like hatred. There is no snare like folly. There is no torrent like greed. Nothing ever exists entirely alone. Everything is in relation to everything else. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. True love is born from understanding. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. Nothing is forever except change. The past is already gone. The future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. As you walk and eat and travel, be where you are. Otherwise, you will miss most of your life. The tongue, like a sharp knife, kills without drawing blood. As rain falls equally on the just and the unjust, do not burden your heart with judgments, but rain your kindness equally on all. Attachment leads to suffering. With our thoughts, we make the world. Set your heart on doing good. Do it over and over again, and you will be filled with joy. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. If we fail to look after others when they need help, who will look after us? Even as a solid rock is unshaken by the wind, so are the wise unshaken by praise or blame. It is a man's own mind, not his enemy or foe, that lures him to evil ways. Praise and blame, gain and loss, pleasure and sorrow come and go like the wind. To be happy, rest like a giant tree in the midst of them all. You are the community now. Be a lamp for yourselves. Be your own refuge. Seek for no other. All things must pass. Strive on diligently. Don't give up. Happiness comes when your work and words are of benefit to others. What is evil? Killing is evil. Lying is evil. Slandering is evil. Abuse is evil. Gossip is evil. Envy is evil. Hatred is evil. To cling to false doctrine is evil. All these things are evil. And what is the root of evil? Desire is the root of evil. Illusion is the root of evil. The greatest prayer is patience. The one who has conquered himself is a far greater hero than he who has defeated 1,000 times 1,000 men. A man asked Gautama Buddha, "I want happiness." Buddha said, "First remove I, that's ego, then remove want, that's desire. See, now you are left with only happiness." Remembering a wrong is like carrying a burden on the mind. He is able who thinks he is able. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. People with opinions just go around bothering one another. Kindness should become the natural way of life, not the exception. To force oneself to believe and to accept a thing without understanding is political and not spiritual or intellectual. Wear your ego like a loose-fitting garment. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. What you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. What you imagine, you create. Share your favorite quote in the comments, and let's inspire each other.